Alrighty, guys, so here we are again. Different day, same grind. This time we're going to be talking The Punisher. And for all of you guys who haven't seen my reviews, I like to keep it real light, real loose, real simple. I just finished watching the show, so I'm not going to get too nitpicky. It's going to be like you just turned to me. We were sitting on the couch and you said, how did you feel about The Punisher? I'm going right off the top, straight from my mind, right to you. With that being said, let's jump right in. The first thing that stuck out to me throughout the entirety of the series consistently, in every single episode, Frank and Billy absolutely carry this show. Frank and Billy, they're great characters in different ways. They bring different emotions to the table. Let's start with Frank. Frank, as we saw in Daredevil, has like a hidden rage about him. He can calm himself down. He cares about the people that are close to him in a sense. He's not some complete psychopath. He has psychopathic tendencies. He has violent tendencies, but he's just a man that is deeply affected by the loss that he suffered. And you can tell that, and he portrays that very, very well. And then we have Billy, who is a great counter to Frank's raw emotion, his impulsiveness. This guy is very calm, calculated almost, and he's a snake, and you could tell he's a snake. You could tell that he's lying through his teeth when you're watching him on the screen, but when he's telling it to these actors, his facial, how he talks to them, you really believe that, dang, they have to believe him. He says it so clean and so cold. Just, no, why would I do that? Like he's so, I mean, I can't even explain it. He was my favorite character. Honestly, I liked him more than Frank. I just like a calm, like a Lex Luthor type of character. But moving on, we have two great characters in Frank and Billy. And then we have the Homeland security agent angle in this with Dinah Medini. I think that's her name. Her scenes, they didn't really impress me. She had some good scenes with Frank, and she had some good scenes with Billy too, but overall, when she didn't have those two actors with him, and anytime those two actors weren't on screen for a while, the show kind of seemed to hit a lull for me. Like, I forgot what I was watching. It went way too, this is a cop show, and this is not about the Punisher. Just for a while, and it lulled me. There wasn't enough great content in those scenes to where I really cared. And that's not necessarily saying that the scenes were bad. They didn't connect with me when you have Frank, can't remember the actor's name. You have Frank just killing all of his scenes. You have Billy absolutely being a great snake that he is. It's the quality dip that happened when the Homeland security angle was put into play. It was very noticeable. But moving on past that, what else do I have to say about it? I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get to see him wear the skull vest a little bit more. And we didn't really get to see him do a lot of Punisher action. I'm not saying he didn't take out villains or he didn't have action scenes. I'm saying we didn't really see him do random acts of violence, random attacks on mobsters or whoever. Like in the beginning, I believe episode 2, maybe episode 1. He helps the kid from the Nochi family. That's what I wanted to see more of sprinkled in between. Instead, we got the Lewis storyline, which was another series of scenes and storylines that I didn't really connect with, and I think it went way too far. And it ended about episode 11, if I'm correct. And that felt like the finale. There was so much story put into that. You had Karen in there. You had Billy in there. You had Agent Medini in there. Frank. Micro had a big hand in that. There was a lot of things in play in that episode 11 that made it feel like the finale. But I never really connected with Lewis. I'm not saying the character was bad, but it's just one of those things where the scenes that he was in didn't feel up to the quality that the other actors were bringing. You knew exactly where this was going from the beginning, and maybe that was a part of me not connecting because I knew exactly. You knew there was no way that Lewis was going to be redeemed. You knew this was going left as soon as possible. With that being said, guys, I don't know what else to say about the show. Those were my major takeaways. I loved Frank. I loved Billy. I can't wait for season 2. If they can do a season 2, I'm going to think about it a little bit more, watch a few of the episodes over, probably have a season 2 possibility discussion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. You guys should absolutely go out and watch The Punisher if you haven't already. If you disagree with anything I said in this video, comment it down below. If you agree, comment it down below. Let me know if you think there's anything that I missed. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.